It's 4:30 on WKYT this morning. A second victim has died in a crash in Madison County. We'll have a full report on the vigil for the victims coming up next.
Police say they need your help finding a man suspected of stealing thousands of dollars worth of merchandise from a Laurel County Walmart. We'll have the details coming up.
And an iconic blues guitar legend has died overnight. That story and much more coming up on WKYT this morning.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you. It's your Friday. We're glad you're with us here on WKYT. Rolling into the weekend, I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Thanks so much for joining us. The world of music lost a legend.
Oh, I'm telling you, we're going to miss B.B. King.
Yeah.
You know, that tremendous sound.
We will.
Which the sound will still be around.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bluesman from the Delta.
Yeah.
All right, weather this morning, we've had a sprinkle or two here and there.
Hopefully it won't give us too much of the blues, Micah.
Yeah, I don't think it will. Yeah, and like Bill mentioned, it's a sprinkler or two, and that's pretty much what we're seeing outside on First Alert Defender Live Radar, and there you go. And look, it looks like a lot because it's so widespread, or spread out, I should say, but it's just not that much. Sprinkle, light shower, heading eastbound, one over Madison County at this moment, sliding off into Estill County. We have a little bit more on the way. They'll slide up the BG Parkway, which means Lexington. We'll be seeing this here within the next hour or two. 65 degrees in Lexington, 67 in Laurel County. It's a good feeling this morning. 81 by the afternoon, though. It's getting warm, and that also means thunderstorms, and we have that today off through your weekend. I'll show you which day has the best shot coming up.
All right, see you in a bit. Thank you.
New this morning, a second person has died following a crash in Madison County. The Fayette County coroner says 23-year-old Cody Garcia died around 9:45 last night. Garcia, a 20-year-old Alyssa Mormon, and two others were driving down Jacks Creek Road when they were hit.
Mormon was pronounced dead at the scene, and last night dozens of people gathered on EKU's campus in Richmond to remember the two. WKYT's Monique Blair was at the vigil.
On Tuesday, tragedy struck Madison County after 5 people were involved in a 2-car accident. 20-year-old Allie Mormon died at the scene.
It's so sad. She was so young, and she was just starting.
Tonight, Mormon's friends and family held a candlelight vigil to honor her life.
It gets everybody together, and it gets, it just makes people know that you're not alone in missing her and feeling the way that they feel.
The vigil was held in front of this building here on EKU's campus because Mormon was a nursing student. Mormon's friends, Chelsea and Linda, say they saw Mormon just hours before the car accident when she was taking her final, something that at the time seemed like a big deal.
We were just so glad it was done and that we had gotten through it, and that's the last time I saw her, and it was just so crazy that life changes in an instant and how final seems so small.
2 other people who were in the same car as Mormon have since been released from the hospital. The 4th person was Cody Garcia. He was flown to UK hospital where tonight he is listed in critical condition.
Always down for anything. He always cared. He was he always had your back. He's an all over great guy.
In Richmond, Monique Blair, WKYT.
At last check, state police are still trying to figure out how that crash happened. Funeral arrangements have not been made for Garcia. Also new this morning, blues legend B.B. King passed away after battling declining health over the last year or so. King emerged on the national scene in the 1950s. What a sound. He'd been playing until as late as last year. He collapsed during a concert last October and had been in hospice care ever since that. King won 15 Grammys in his career and was inducted into both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Blues Hall of Fame. B.B. King was 89 years old. 4 people now face charges for a murder in Clark County, and this morning we're learning more about the investigation. Police say they charged Don Attaway, Kirk Garrett, Christopher Coleman, and Christy Mattingly with murder. Garrett and Coleman were arrested in Ohio, the other 2 in Clark County. State police say Roy Combs was found dead early yesterday morning along Athens Boonesboro Road. They say he and another man were shot during a fight. The other man suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Police say the 4 suspects and the 2 victims all knew each other.
It appears that it was thought out previously before it actually all transpired.
Police say they're still trying to figure out what led up to the shooting. They say more arrests are possible.
Investigators are trying to figure out what led to a deadly accident at a Lexington business. This one happened around 10 yesterday morning at Tyson Granite and Stone on New Circle Road. Lexington police say some employees were moving a piece of granite. It somehow fell on one of the employees. Police say the man died at the scene. Police and the Kentucky Labor Cabinet are investigating. They say it appears to be an accident. The business is closed until further notice. Well, police need your help finding a man who stole more than $3,800 in merchandise from a Laurel County Walmart. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office released some surveillance pictures of the suspect you see here. They say he stole merchandise from a Walmart near Corbin on May 1st and again on May 6th. In each case, police say the man left the store with a cart filled with stolen items. Investigators think the man could be in a dark-colored Chrysler 300.
In the last week, 2 out-of-state semi-truck drivers have been arrested after crashing here in Kentucky. Wednesday, police charged Miroslav Kuzmanovic with reckless homicide and wanton endangerment after they say he caused a deadly crash on I-64 in Shelby County. And last Friday in Laurel County, police arrested James Boole because they say that he crashed a UPS truck while driving drunk. We pulled crash numbers over the last 5 years that were available. In 2009, 25% of truck drivers with known residencies were from out of state. That number had climbed to 46% by 2013.
Well, a week after a Lexington woman claimed vandals shot paintballs at her home, she says they have struck again. Janet Freeman says they threw a bag filled with rocks through her bedroom window. Freeman lives in the East End neighborhood. She says last week 28 paintballs were shot at her house. The window was broken yesterday morning. Freeman says she's had enough.
Other people were targeted with the paintballs, but I don't think other people it's gone this far like it has me.
Freeman has installed a security system. She says the people responsible for breaking her window this morning were caught on tape. Lexington police are reviewing the video. Freeman says she thinks she's being targeted because she's a member of the Citizens Police Academy.
The Kentucky Supreme Court threw out a man's drug conviction while he was a student at the University of Kentucky. The High Court ruled that a fraternity house should be considered a private residence and is protected against warrantless searches and seizures. UK police did not have a search warrant when they entered the Delta Tau Delta fraternity house back in 2010. Investigators say they found marijuana in David Milam's room. Milam later pleaded guilty to drug trafficking. The Supreme Court threw out his guilty plea in the case and sent the case back to Fayette Circuit Court. Kentucky's Education Commissioner has approved the Montgomery County School Board's decision to fire the district's superintendent. But according to our news partners at the Herald Leader, Commissioner Terry Holliday said Superintendent Joshua Powell was also entitled a due process hearing before being removed. Holliday said the Montgomery County School Board had competent and relevant evidence for removing Powell. A law firm hired by the school board found Powell violated state law when he hired his wife.
We have a traffic alert for you, those who drive in downtown Lexington. If you have to be in that area this morning, starting today, the right lane of West Main Street will be closed between Limestone and Upper Streets. The city says the closure is ongoing for construction on the 21C Hotel. 2 lanes of Main Street, along with the left turn lane, will still be open. The city says the right lane will be closed until sometime next month. Well, tonight the Keeneland Concours d'Elegance will host the annual Maserati Mingle. Organizers say the event is a warm-up for the annual concours in July. Admission is free to the public and tons of vintage luxury automobiles will be on display. All proceeds benefit Kentucky Children's Hospital. The Maserati Mingle is set to kick off at 5:30 at the Courthouse Square in Lexington. So for all you car lovers, you know who you are. There are a lot of you.
Nice rides there. Yeah.
A Lincoln County woman and her grandson got a big surprise when they found something very unusual in the car with them.
Yeah, looking at them. Linda Chadwell says a 5-foot snake had been riding around in her car with her for about a week. Chadwell's grandson spotted the snake off and on, but they could never get it. Chadwell says they used a pole to try to get the snake out, but they never could do it. Not until she took the car to Walmart to get her tires rotated.
And sure enough, I'd been there a while, and they said snake, and then they held him up. He didn't do me any harm, but he sure made me nervous.
Chadwell tells us the man who worked on her car let the snake escape into a nearby field. Even though the snake gave her a scare, she says she's glad that they didn't kill it. All right, so the snake's out of the car and back out into the grass.
Well, good to know that a trip to the mechanic could, pay off so well.
Apparently, what we were told, the guys, that, they were just like, okay, there's a snake and no big deal. But that would have.
They've probably seen stranger things, I guess. Yeah.
Right. 4:40 is the time. It's 20 before 5 on WKYT this morning.
So what's the best way to tackle credit card debt? A lot of us want to know that one. Moms Every Day talks with a financial planner and gives us a scoop up next.
And we're looking outside, looking at Madison County, northbound I-75. Scattered showers out and about this morning in that region. You know what? We even have some thunderstorms later on this afternoon. And I'll show you your latest forecast coming up.